Hi, my name is Erinn Howard. I go to Catawba Valley Community College, and I decided to do my paper on Chapter 4, the log in someone else's eye. The reason why I did it on this chapter was because it hit me home, from where it mentioned that Dr. Hoven had molested a 9-year-old child or made sexual things towards her, did sexual things towards her. I lost my friend when I was 11 due to sexual assault and rape. So when I read that, it really did hit me, and I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do my paper on. I mean, just like Chuck mentions in the book, I can see where he was wrong and where Dr. Hoven was wrong, and that the reason why he didn't feel as bad about it was because all eyes were off him and on Dr. Hoven, just because that's how people are when they know they're doing something wrong. They try to look at someone else rather than look at their own selves, and that was just how he dealt with it. Sometimes when you keep telling yourself that you're doing something right when you're actually doing something wrong, you start to really believe it, and that's what he mentioned in the book. That he knew what he was doing wrong, and that he was taking money from his firm and from his clients. But because he didn't hurt anybody physically like Dr. Hoven did, he thought he was doing something right, and because he thought he was going to pay it back, which two wrongs don't make a right. So, but I really do like at the ending where he does mention that he says, "My responsibility lies in my arrogant belief in that I was better than him and therefore could stand in judgment of him. I wish I could have been one to stand with him, and not in agreement with his actions, but as a brother of this great universe of ours." That really stood out to me, because for him to say that after he did something wrong and to admit to himself that he knew he did something wrong, that's a huge step. And for him to say that he would stand with somebody just because he's a human being, and that people deserve second chances, like what the book is all about, then that's a really strong line for that chapter. And I really, really enjoyed the chapter 4, just kind of going into detail about how he went through different stories of his life and different chapters of his life to get where he is today. And if he didn't do some of this stuff, then he wouldn't be the person he is today. Like, if this didn't happen to him, he wouldn't be a speaker, he wouldn't be an author, he wouldn't do any of this stuff. Sometimes it does take great chapters of your life to happen to you, such as embezzlement, for you to figure out who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. And that's okay. But I really did enjoy the book. I really did enjoy the chapter. And it was great overall reading the whole thing.